we're back on the Big Dumb Fun Show. We are broadcasting live from the Art and Bicycle Clubhouse at 508 East 18th Street in the Crossroads Art District. It's Third Fridays, ladies and gentlemen, here in Kansas City, Missouri. And we're talking to a lot of artists. My name is Aaron. I am here with my sidekick, Steve Thrilliams.
That's who I am.
And another great artist. This lady, I've actually met her before. She was on the program sometime back. Her and that tall gentleman wandering around in the background with her.
He's not that tall.
They stopped on the Big Dumb Fun Show because they had an online magazine.
Nice. Yeah, you should probably keep the camera on her. She's much more attractive than
Yes, we have it on her. Steve. Don't worry about that. I know the job. I didn't ask her down here for the t-shirts, okay? No, I'm kidding. This is Muriel.
She's literally right there.
And her very, very large boyfriend is right over there.
Yeah, I tried to. I gave you a wink. I was nodding. It's like Aaron.
Yeah, and I keep having to look over here. So I'm totally need like the elbow to the ribs. Was that a spit take?
Almost.
I almost got him on a spit take here, ladies and gentlemen.
So unpleasant.
Now, Muriel, you did the online magazine, Cremzine.
Yeah.
And are you guys still? That's how I got to know you. I was always coming into the Starbucks there at 41st and Main like 3 times a day.
Because he doesn't pay for internet.
I really have a bad coffee addiction. And I got to know Jake, who worked there, and was very kind, very nice gentleman who mentioned about Cremzine.
Are you just talking him up right now because of all that other stuff?
No, I'm talking about it because it's actually true. And you were involved in that, you two and your couple other folks all came on the program back a while ago and talked about that. And how was that going?
We ended up canceling down Cremzine because we were moving between a lot of different projects.
The weird part is I knew that was going to be your answer just because of the way you talked it up.
Too,
Well, we were all kind of. I just graduated from the Art Institute.
Yeah, you're all Art Institute students.
So yeah.
Heck, we can do real things now. We have these papers that say it.
Yeah, we've gone through a lot of fun projects.
And you went to the Kansas City Art Institute. And what was your degree in? Any specific illustration?
Oddly enough, veterinarian. I didn't even know they offered that.
She can illustrate veterinarians, I guess. We actually have this here. It filters out all the dumb comments he said.
It's not true.
A lot of awkward silence.
Yeah.
A lot.
And so, but now you've got a whole new project you're doing called Big Nito.
Yeah.
Which is a line of clothing, which you brought some of your clothing that you've made here, which I'm assuming you're an illustrator. You actually did the illustrations on this as well.
Now I have to ask, is this anything like a shark logo?
No.
Please continue with the real stuff.
Yeah.
I just
We're just going to leave the awkward silence, so it's really obvious that he just threw the handbrake on the interview.
Sorry about that, guys.
Now, maybe it'd be different if it was Sharknado.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to spell.
We'll have to see if that domain's
But so tell us about this stuff.
Yeah, bignito.com. Turned out the .com was available, which is surprising with a great name like Big Nito.
That is a good name. I like it.
Yeah, and Facebook was available.
I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not on Facebook.
You're not on Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram,
She
and
refuses
Twitter
Facebook.
at tag Big Nito.
Yeah.
Great. And what got you? What was you went to school? How many years did you go for illustration?
For 4 years.
For 4 years.
Yeah, like
so that you could make T-shirts.
Well, I was interested in doing product design, and I went into doing my own kind of like T-shirt and apparel and accessories.
While
and
you were
like
in
that.
school?
Yeah, I just started up this like at the beginning of 2015 and just launched recently. And I was just interested in being a little bit more hands-on and like connected to the audience than doing like licensing or something that would be for a bigger company.
Like working for somebody else.
How do I get the feeling in 10 years she's going to be running a marketing company? You'll make our T-shirts then.
And so then what you did was you decided you wanted to do, this apparel.
Yeah.
And so where did you come up with the illustrations? Like one of the T-shirt you're wearing, everyone can see that, right? We're doing the We're doing the Periscope. 2 people can see you there.
I'm pretty sure one of them actually is a cat.
One of them is Gary Jenkins, and he's riding his motorcycle too, which is really amazing. But so you did the illustration. How did you? I mean, when you kind of work through the process of doing your illustrations?
Well, I mean, I've been doing comics for a long time.
Okay.
And so I'm always doing this sort of, cats and dogs and doodling cartoons, and this is kind of a new way to apply them. And it's been a really fun learning process of kind of working on a new palette as opposed to, comics or more direct illustration.
I mean, you're looking like it's like a yellow T-shirt with 2 colors, basically.
Yeah, I was sticking to primary colors.
I can see 4.
That's because you've been drinking. Steve.
Oh, right, sorry.
So, and how does that work when you? I mean, how do you pick the particular, like the one you're wearing? How did you come to that? You're just like you start drawing your illustrations, and you're like, I really like this. I think it would look good.
Well, I mean, I knew that I wanted to do apparel, so I was working on designs for that specifically, and I probably sketched out, 60, 70 different designs, and just started mocking them up digitally and kind of seeing what was looking good as I moved on.
Okay. And so this is one of the pieces. You've got some other. You've got a tank top here. You want to hold that up so folks can see that. And I'm assuming if you go to bignito.com, you can actually, and it goes all the way around. Now the shirt you're wearing doesn't have a back imprint, does it? But this one does.
As well.
What type of sleepy animal?
Now let's look at this. Let's look at this one for a second.
Oh, sure,
here.
yeah.
This
I thought it was a bear. But
This seems very abstract to
I didn't want
me.
to say it.
I was never an art major. I wasn't even a drum major, to be honest with you.
This is actually the first time he's held a tank top.
Wow.
Now, is this? It's not animals. Is it people?
Yeah, people.
Here, hold that up. So
Is it people? It's obviously.
it's very abstract.
No, but just kind of referencing the kind of cartoon and comic stuff that I do.
Okay.
With, speech bubbles and just kind of playful patterning with that.
You need me to hold again?
Oh, sure. Thank
Sure.
you.
You talk.
Maya loves holding things behind people.
Yeah, that's the artwork. And so again, do you have when you work through this, you have like 60, 70 drawings where you're like, okay, now I'm not doing cats or I'm not doing dogs. I've got people, and what I really want is a large yellow nose and blue eyes.
Yeah, I mean, when I got to the digital point, I started working with colors, and then because I've never done this sort of thing before, designing for apparel. For the last step, I ended up doing paper cutouts and kind of arranging things by hand.
Like to see how it would look when you lay it out before you take it to the. Who do you have actually do the transfers for you?
Oh, I've been doing them myself.
You do them yourself as well.
Yeah.
I want to take and put in all the dialogue.
Have you considered doing that, or is that something
No, I
that's
think that's what people who buy them get.
Right.
they get to put in their own?
So somebody's going to make a very inappropriate shirt of it.
And let's hold this one out here. That's,
You see it? Is this good?
oh, there's some bicycles going by that were motorized. The bicycle clubhouse.
For a second, I didn't think you knew what bicycles were.
Yeah, I do. I technically do. Now, okay, and on this artwork, this T-shirt here, you've got it's like a different character. It's the same character but different colors.
Yeah, yeah.
And then on the sleeve, it's also, and then you've got.
Yeah, it wraps all the way around.
Now, do you have a name for like the one on your shirt?
Yes.
Do you have a name for that cat?
Cat stack tee.
Cat stack tee. And this one?
Merry go round. Little bears.
Oh, it's little berries. Little bears. Berry go round.
Berry go round.
You're welcome.
She's a comic book illustrator, so she must have a sense of humor about these things. Now, you don't take yourself too seriously, do you?
No, it's all about kind of having
Yeah, that bear's only sleepy because it's drunk. Oh wait, that's me.
That's you. And then you also have, let's hold this up. So you've got it. And how many different, these are just samples of what you have. If somebody goes over to bignito.com, you've got
I've got 6 different designs up right now.
6 different
Just gonna
designs
start
up
now.
right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that dog is listening to salsa.
And this is just like a bag if you want to carry your groceries or anything. They're totally super rad. Another
Or a dancing
character,
dog.
How do you come up with a dog that's dancing like that? You're like, well, they've got hind legs, and if they,
You've never seen a dog dance before?
you just enjoy. It's
Have you
always
never heard of YouTube?
Now, since you were a little girl, you grew up. You're always like sketching and doodling, and
Always
then
with creepy animals. A lot of Pokemon and animals.
you grew up on a farm. No. Animal shelter. No.
What is that Pokemon special power?
I mean, obviously musical.
It creates music.
like Jigglypuff, except waking you up.
Oh, that's the alarm dog.
That's
Dog,
the.
you got it.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
We better put in some more music here because we're playing a bumper bed in the background while we talk to Muriel. Check her out at
BigNito.com.
BigNito.com. Follow her. She's on Twitter and Instagram, so you can check out the great artwork. You can
get a
buy
gram
one of
instant.
these great T-shirts, tank tops, because it's the summertime, or if you need something to carry your art around in. Maya's got it on
Swag
display
bag.
there. The totally super rad. And the character dog name is.
Well, I guess we decided he's alarm dog.
He's an alarm dog. All right.
When did Maya become our Vanna White?
Hey, somebody had to. You weren't going to do it. Can you do this a little bit with the?
Yes, I can. You want to see it?
Good job, Maya.
Turn that letter. Oh, nothing. Whoops.
See what you've done? See, this is why we can't have nice things, Maya.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming out. We will share this on our Facebook and on our site, as well as get the interview up so people can check it out, and check out BigNito.com. Thank you very much for hanging out with us here at the Art and Bicycle Clubhouse. More from the Big Dumb Fun Show. When we come back, we are continuing this broadcast till after the 9 o'clock hour, playing independent, unsigned music from artists around Kansas City, the Midwest, the U.S., and the world. Right now, here is a local band. You may have heard of them before. I believe they've actually been opening for some of the acts in the Power and Light District. This is Evelyn Awake on the Big Dumb Fun Show.
You guys are saying it's hot. I'm wearing a suit jacket.
I was going to say, you must be burning up. Why?
Because I